Hello and welcome to episode 18 of the DownAir podcast.
Episode 18 already?
Wow, time to go flies.
It feels like just yesterday. 18 and a half episodes later, and as always, I am joined by Cube, aka Cuboid64.
Hello.
Robbie, aka Robbie Dude.
Hello!
And I am, as always, Dev, aka Okie Dokie Dev.
What happened?
I heard there was a second Fighter's Pets.
Yeah,
oh, where?
Well, okay. We've covered that part at least. It's just, Min came out, and then we took some time off.
Maybe like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Something like
it was
that.
kind of a year.
It was like, oh, Min came out. We'll record the episode. And then Steve came out, and it's like, all right, when are we gonna record?
It really was funny where it was like, dude, Min, all right, starting off the Fighter Pass strong. This is a nice little trailer. The next character comes out. It's fucking Steve.
From
the fucking
Minecraft.
The wind completely removed from our sails.
And we wanted this.
Yeah, we called
That's
it.
That's the crazy thing about it all. It's viewer beware. There is a they don't tell you the weight that having such a tremendous brain carries.
In this podcast, you will see where our true biases lie.
We gotta check those fucking those bingo boards again, because now things are a bit different.
Yeah.
Things are a bit different. Well, I mean, I guess they are. Yeah, I fucking. Oh man.
Right, I found mine.
I have to go look for mine. I always fucking. All right, well, top middle we can fucking.
Yeah, we got the cut. If it's not on screen, it's Gino me costume from 4.
The Gino me costume, yes.
Yeah, that.
Fuck, where is mine?
There's so many fucking dude. E1 M1 fucking like.
Well, we got Doom music in the trailer, but not. Okay, is this mine?
Viewers, we shot for the moon, and I got halfway there.
We got close.
Not for nothing, Cube. I think you were at least within the rotation of the planet.
Yeah.
Maybe not stepping foot onto the fucking moon, but damn, you were close.
You at least left the stratosphere.
Yeah.
I will say. Whereas Robbie and I got in our little fucking like rickshaw rocket ships that we made out of like Coke and Mentos. we flew like maybe a couple of stories into the air, and then we immediately turned back around, fell back into the earth, and like died.
Yeah.
Our diesel powered rocket ships.
It's fucking like pulling it like you're operating a lawnmower. It's like
So not for nothing, you did get Sans.
I did get
Yeah.
I got Sans. I got Ridley. I did not.
You got Sora.
I did get Sora. Wolf, Ice Climbers. New Donk City. I got Hyrule.
He technically got Rex.
I technically got Hyrule. No, I'm not gonna count Rex, and I'm happy to not count Rex.
Where's my full board?
Dude, if think about it. If you did if Springman was just upgraded,
if I just
would have gotten a bingo.
If I just put an arms character, if I just put quote an arms character instead of like no, because in my head it's like, who else would you add if you're not gonna add Springman?
Right?
Clueless.
The fucking Doi, stupid me, I guess.
Billy Hatcher and Funky Kong, you fucking wish.
We both wish.
Okay. Yeah, I fucking wish, Mr. Mike Jones.
Out of all the ones, by any means, but there's a fucking On your bingo list, Goku makes a little bit more sense than Billy Hatcher, and I can't explain why.
No, I mean, you're not incorrect, because one is, like, a very popular character, and then the other is, like, the one that Sega keeps forgetting. How are you going to put fucking... What's the name of the bitch from Monster Rancher? How are you...
Suezo.
How are you gonna put Suezo in Monkey... How are you gonna put Suezo in Monkey Ball before you put in Billy Hatcher?
No, okay.
I hate you.
Wait. They're going next year. It's gonna be the Rio Go. I don't know how to say this. RGG Studio remake of Billy Hatcher. This is what's leading up to.
That's what's happening.
They're gonna have there's gonna be a sub story like mini game in Yakuza 8 where Ichiban is has to roll around eggs.
Cube, what's fucked here is that you have like 4 chances of getting a bingo.
I don't think I got one.
You didn't get one, but like Better Clones, Hazard Toggle,
Yeah.
Steve, Co-op with Amiibo, Nintendo Land. Sora, Co-op with Amiibo, Wario Land, Cappy, Not a Move, Indie Rep. Banjo-Kazooie, K-Rool, Tropical Resort.
I'm fucking tired of having to see anything from Sonic Lost World. I'm sick of it. I don't care that
I hate Green Hill Zone. I hate Green Hill Zone.
I don't care that Colors Ultimate was like mediocre at best. Tropical Resort still a good area. Yes,
We not get fucking Wonder Red.
There's like one good like new song in that game. It's fucking Terminal Velocity Act 1, and even then.
Should we talk about what's actually in the game instead of?
Yeah, all right. Now we can. we had to get that out of the way. We had to. We had to get that. Okay, so
let's start with we did Min Min. Next was Minecraft Steve.
We got Min Min. Min Min was good. We got Steve. Yes. So like we were saying before, we talked about this. We've been talking about this for a while in DownAir history. If not from Confirmed 5 Smash, with fucking Vergaben. The broken.
Who, by the way, was wrong.
The broken clock that was right once.
And only once.
And only once. We did eventually get Steven Minecraft into
Steven
into Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and
Steve,
Alex, Zombie, and Enderman. Those are all the skins, and then
the small Enderman.
Yeah, the small Enderman. That trailer was, that trailer I think made me understand what Robbie has been going through.
The nightmare.
Like the nightmare. Because it's like something about a character. It's like watching the trailer, I was like, wow, haha, I can't believe it. They actually did it. They put Minecraft in Smash Brothers. That's really funny. Yeah. And it makes sense. And then I watch the trailer, and then it gets to the part of the gameplay where then I see what Steve in Smash Brothers plays like, and then my brain kind of starts to catch up, and it is now processing what it means to put Minecraft in Smash Brothers, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Oh,
the way they did.
It's all painfully real.
They didn't need to do all that.
Can we take it back? Oh my god, can we take it all, back? The fuck?
It's painfully real. Like that. It happens.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was like, I think part of what really frustrated me with Steve, I will say outright, Steve is like my least favorite character in the Fighters Pass 2.
Shocking.
It like that character is just, they are not fun to play as, nor are they fun to play against. And the reason for it is that like every other character that has been in Smash Brothers is like obviously none of them are really note for note what they are in their original incarnation. But that's kind of like, that's accepted, you know? Like, obviously it's like Smash Brothers Captain Falcon is like barely Captain Falcon, because it's like, because like in the beginning it's like, well, what do you do for this guy who you don't ever like see outside of his fucking car? And then over time that just kind of became accepted. But basically it's like most characters that get into Smash Brothers, it's like you make them fit in the Smash Brothers framework. Even characters like Ryu and Ken, or even Terry, that's like, sure, they have the bit where it's like you can do fighting game inputs if you want to. They still have to be like made to fit within that like moveset framework, where it's like you don't have like light, medium, heavy commands. You have A and B. That is to say, then Minecraft Steve comes around, and the game must bend, and the game is changed. And they say no, you do not make Minecraft Steve fit in Smash Brothers. You make Smash Brothers fit Minecraft Steve.
They it was like a square peg into a round hole, and instead of like just making the peg a little more round, they made like the hole bigger and made it.
They took out a nail file and just like. And then they fit Steve in there.
Every stage having to
update every stage to accompany the fact that you can build blocks, and then also to accompany the fact that Steve can mine every stage, and depending on the stage, it will have like different pools of like the resources that he can gather. Where it's like, oh yeah, like this stage where it's like if it's all like metal platforms, like he's more likely to get like iron and stuff, which like is a cute idea, but it's just like, that's too much, man. Like that is like that's not, I'm not playing Smash Brothers at that point, I'm playing Minecraft.
I think the idea is that like at the end of the day it doesn't really matter, but like it's still like such a level of detail that's like the competitive scene's gonna care about this.
Oh, for sure. Where it's like, I don't even think people really, I think even still today, people don't really know where to put Steve, because he's like, there is no metric to compare against.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they are literally, if you are playing as Steve, you are literally just like playing a different game with everybody else.
Neither of you know what you're doing. The guy playing Steve might know a little bit, but he doesn't know either.
Right.
Yeah, Steve was very much like if they didn't jump the shark before, Steve was the fucking backflip fireworks fucking ode to joy backflip over the shark in a way, cuz like I don't think you could get any weirder than Steve Minecraft in Smash Brothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like that man uses the exact same skin system as he does in regular Minecraft.
That's like, I think that's one of the most insane things to me, that like to the point where you can port over your skin into Super Smash Brothers from Minecraft,
and it just works.
And it's the same exact texture file. Like they really did just put Minecraft Steve into Smash Brothers.
And I think it's extremely funny. I don't know if it's good, but I think Steve is the funniest character to ever be in Smash Brothers, from his animations to his stage, from just about everything. It is just like, you go back to those early in-dev versions of Minecraft. You point at them and see, that's going to be in Smash Brothers. The creeper's going to be in Smash Brothers. It's going to look the exact same and move the damn same.
I think it's like awesome in like a trivia sense of like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah, like 10 years down the line, we're going to really appreciate this. But fucking 12 months down the line, I don't appreciate it.
It is like, it is definitely a situation where it's like, I mean, of course Steve's going to be here, right? Because Minecraft is the most popular game of all time.
I guess.
Because I mean,
I fucking guess
a million kids can't be wrong.
Yeah, like,
and more.
I mean, because if Smash Brothers is what Smash Brothers is now and is not just about Nintendo characters, it is about celebrating video games, and it's like, yeah, I figured the most popular game in our recent history has every right to be included. It is just like thinking about it as it's happening, where it's like, oh, right, that is what that means, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what Steve being in Minecraft means.
Ultimately, I have nothing left to add to this that I don't want to get to with Sora.
Right.
So I will be saying this at the end of every single character reveal. This character got in before Star Tropics got a spirit.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. We'll never forget. Thank God it wasn't Fortnite.
That's how I felt about the next character, because so the character after Steve in Minecraft was Sephiroth from Final
VGAs
from Final Fantasy VII. Yes, announced at the Game Awards.
The worst day of my life.
The second worst day of Robbie's life. The second worst day of Robbie's life. Trailer starts. It is like the Smash Brothers cast facing up against like 100 or however many like master hands in the sky.
Yeah, it's the World of Light intro.
And there is a fear in the back of my head. It's like, we're really focusing on the sky. That's a lot of master hands.
At least 100.
At least 100. What are we doing? We just got Steven. I don't know anything anymore. And then it cuts to Sephiroth cutting one of them down. And before I was able to respond to Sephiroth getting into Smash Brothers, I had to very quickly express jubilation at the fact that it was not Jonesy from Fortnite getting into Smash Brothers. Because it was at this point in the Smash Brothers hype that I honestly feel like I had more... At this point, I had more characters that I didn't want to get in than I do characters that I want to get in. And I don't know if that's just like apathy or like being sated. Maybe a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But I was like, if you asked me, if you held a gun to my head and I was like, what character do you really want in Smash Brothers right now? I was like, I don't know. I don't have an answer. There are some characters that if I saw a trailer for, I'd probably turn around and be pretty hype about it. But I can promise you that there are more trailers that I would be angry about. Like if I saw a fucking trailer where Tracer blinks in and she's like, "Oh, love, I guess I gotta join Smash Brothers now," I'd be like, "All right, well, I no longer believe in the value of anything anymore."
And this was before all that shit with Activision Blizzard.
Yes.
Let's not forget.
So yeah, Sephiroth was announced for Smash Brothers.
Yes. He killed Mario.
He killed Mario. And they finally put in Final Fantasy VII content in Smash Brothers with Sephiroth.
Yeah. It felt like kind of a make good on like Cloud and 4.
A little. A little bit. Like I think it's cool. I think that trailer is really fun. I think the music and stuff that they added, I think the stage that they added is really cool. But a lot of it is also like, this feels like it should have been here already.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Min Min felt, where it's like Min Min should have been here already because an ARMS character should have been in Smash Brothers already. But here we are now.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I just don't have much reverence for Final Fantasy at this point, except for like 14. So it was cool to see him, and like he's an important character in video games, one of the most recognized villains, very important to Cloud's story. But I just didn't care much for him either.
Yeah. Can I interject?
Yeah,
Please.
Of course.
Sephiroth getting into Smash Brothers killed any forward momentum and or hype I had for the rest of the Fighter Pass. I I could not imagine a worse choice getting into Super Smash Bros. Than the character Sephiroth. And if the answer to that statement is, oh, but who cares? The answer's me. I give a fuck about that kind of thing. I care about the integrity of the roster of this stupid fucking Lego game.
And if you, the listener, think that's a problem, what podcast have you been listening
to? What podcast?
You've been 20 minutes into this podcast. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
It just feels so misguided and wrong to have a character like Sephiroth, who I don't think is one of the most recognizable villains in video games ever. I don't think makes sense being in this game. I don't think really has much to do with Nintendo or video games in general. It's got a good theme song, but like it might just be my bias against RPGs, which I'm totally willing to admit. But now that I'm talking and I'm not going to stop, you can't interject. I think that it's just in a video game that is celebrating video games now, we have moved past the purview that it is a Nintendo fighting game, because it's not. It never was. Like, Fighter Pass 1 kind of revealed, like, yeah, we're just gonna go fucking hog wild here.
Yeah.
And then in Fighter Pass 2, we're halfay through it already, and
we're already kind of backtracking on, like, going hog.
Like, I feel like you add a character like Sephiroth and the precedent is now set that it doesn't matter anymore. Literally anything can happen. So like, sure, that could be exciting for some where it's like, oh shit, they're gonna put fucking Goku in. At that point, it's like, well, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter anymore, so why should I care? Why should I care what the next character is going to be? Because it can be anybody. We now have 3 humans in this fucking Fighter Pass, so why should I expect it to be anything but another fucking human? Like, it's that kind of precedent that they're setting where it's like, hey, this is no longer about the game that you've been playing since you were a kid, where it's Nintendo characters fighting each other and characters that have to do with Nintendo's history fighting each other. It's now just we're putting in Sephiroth. Like, fuck it. Like, we could just put in Sephiroth now. You'll get One Wing Angel. You'll get your fucking stage where you're going into the middle of fucking Midgar or whatever the fuck. Like, it's so past what it used to be. Now we're just saying fuck it because it's kind of cool. I don't think it's kind of cool. I don't think the fact that we have 3 Square Enix video game characters in this game at this point is cool. And all, like, I would say Final Fantasy characters, because I don't consider Hero to be, like, a Final Fantasy character. No. I consider Sora to be a Final Fantasy character. I don't see the reasoning. I do, because it's money. But, like, I don't, when it comes to what Smash Brothers is, to me, at least, Sephiroth really was the nail in the coffin of just, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. There doesn't need to be any history. There doesn't need to be any interaction between these characters. There doesn't need to be, like, fuck it. Sephiroth is in Smash. Whatever.
I mean,
what I'm saying is, I hated Sephiroth more than I hated Minecraft Steve.
Oh,
by far.
Oh, sure. I've, like, knowing you and knowing your previous frustrations with like the character vitriol like of course, like, yeah, that definitely makes sense to me. I mean, yeah, I will say that, like, at the end of the day, like, if the things that I have said about, like, how it makes sense for Sephiroth to be here, I will say that, like, I don't think he would be here if Cloud wasn't here. Like, I don't think there is a world where, like, you put in Sephiroth as the first Final Fantasy VII character in Smash Brothers. It's like,
makes sense.
Like, no,
less sense.
Absolutely. It is kind of a package deal thing. And I will also say that I think it is a little weird to, like I said before, where it's like, oh, we're going, like, kind of crazy with the, like, the characters that we're adding, where it's like, say what you will, like, Persona is a new series to Smash Brothers. Dragon Quest is new to Smash Brothers. Banjo-Kazooie is super new to Smash Brothers. Fatal Fury, Fire Emblem, whatever. We've talked that to death.
Yeah.
ARMS finally getting in, Minecraft, and then like to kind of walk back and be like, we're going back to Final Fantasy VII. It's like, well, I mean, okay, sure. Where it's like,
and the thing is like, go ahead. Sorry.
It's on one hand, I could see for some people being like maybe a little happy, or it's like, oh, that could mean that like there could be another character for something that already got that could further like convince someone that it's like a character that is already a series in Smash Brothers could get representation because Final Fantasy already has a character in Smash Brothers and they got Sephiroth in the DLC. And then maybe to someone else it could be a source of frustration. It's like there's a lot of characters that I want in this game and they're already going back to a series that they've already covered.
Yeah.
And it's not even like, because I feel like you can add characters from other third-party places. Like I think Dr. Eggman would be a fine choice.
Hell yeah.
I think he's an extremely recognizable villain, and
yes.
I think that he has a lot of history with Nintendo, just being a Sonic character. But like,
yeah,
I don't know what it is about the Final Fantasy series being in Super Smash Brothers that just rubs me the wrong way. But even so far as to like, Masahiro Sakurai did not choose this character to be in the game. Like, something to remember that Fighter Pass 2, those characters were not decided by him. Those were all Nintendo. Like, that was all corporate saying, these are the characters that are going to be in the next Fighter Pass, and Sakurai just having to say, okay.
All right.
So, like, what fucking contract did Nintendo not read the fine print on to the reason why Sephiroth is in Smash Brothers now? Because I don't know why they decided, out of every video game character on the planet that would be a good financial decision for Nintendo, they decided Sephiroth. And I think it might just be to continue the strength of their bond with Square Enix. I mean, I don't think there's any reason why Sephiroth is in the game, just besides Nintendo just getting closer to Square Enix.
I mean, that I think, and also just getting down to business, Final Fantasy VII Remake was probably pretty recent at the time. It was people's minds. They don't have it on Nintendo, but
I mean, yeah. I would say
fuck Sephiroth. I hate more than fucking Joker, more than fucking Sora, more than Minecraft Steve. It actually gets me angry to see on my character select screen a picture of Sephiroth. Like, it is infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
Star Tropics does not have a spirit in this game.
And that's the T.
And that's just that on that. Sis.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know, what else can we say about it?
Fuck Sephiroth. Fuck no matter.
I think Hugh and I are just trying to find different ways to pat Robbie on the back.
Like, pretty much.
Listen,
at the end of the day, I'm indifferent about Sephiroth. I would have preferred Gino or Eggman.
Oh, I mean, is Sephiroth my first choice? Fuck, like, God, no.
Yeah,
like, of course not.
He's not even in the top 100.
Like, at the end of the day, I asked someone, hey, do you remember Gino? They're going to say, who? I say Sephiroth. They're probably, if they play video games, they're going to go, oh, yeah, that guy. He killed Ares.
One Wing Angel.
Like, you can like, yeah. It's like, there is the kind of, like, soulless answer of, like, yeah, it makes sense for like, a Final Fantasy character to get in again, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, regardless of your biases and how you personally feel about Final Fantasy, it is still like top 3, like behind like Pokemon and Dragon Quest for like the most popular and most profitable franchises of all time in Japan.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's up there.
Yeah.
That's a whole
We got the Rathalos.
we got the Rathalos, and that's it.
I don't know.
Hey, hang on. We got Monster Hunter Stories 2 and Monster Hunter Rise Spirits. So like,
it's an honor to be considered.
Fuck you.
Yeah. End of the day, I just like, I don't know. There's never been a pick I've like hated. I just can't get with that. Like, I always just put it down to, well, this isn't for me. But I'm not the only one playing these. And surely this has to like get someone the way like Banjo or Sora got me.
I think
surely.
I think that was like, that's the thing for me. It was like, that was Steve for me, where it was like, I look at Steve and it's like, yeah, sure. I play Minecraft. Of course I do. I have Minecraft. I have it twice. I think that game is fun. But I do not have the same attachment to it that other people do. And then like seeing the stuff that they did with it, where it's like seeing like Alex, like my memories of Minecraft were at a time where Alex was not even a thing.
Yeah.
And like seeing like the stuff that they did where it's like, here's what his fucking like final smash is, and it's like there is like a culture of Minecraft that exists that it's like I was not really there for when it happened. And it was honestly the realization that's like, Steve in Minecraft is what made me realize it's like, this is kind of like the first character in Smash Ultimate, besides like maybe Inklings, that it's like, this is actually for children. None of the other characters that have been added to Smash Brothers are for children. Where it's like, who the fuck is King K. Rool? Who's Simon and Richter Belmont?
Who's Joker?
Who's Joker? It's like, I can't. My mom won't let me play that game. Who's Sephiroth? It's like,
who the fuck is Sephiroth?
Who's Banjo?
Like truly.
It's like, oh, I know Steve, I know Alex, I know Zombie, I know Enderman. Like, I play that game. I watch my favorite YouTubers play that game. I watch my favorite VTubers play that game. Like,
I feel like to kind of go along with what you're saying and to kind of run it back for me to put a bow on it. I feel like with Steve, at least, it was like, yeah, you could tell like there's a lot here. They really like it like. Despite everything, like, they made it kind of fit.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, Minecraft is now in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
With Sephiroth, I don't feel like there was a single genuine thing about it. I don't think there was any genuine reason to put this character in the video game.
Yeah.
They made that Sephiroth challenge.
Yeah,
the Sephiroth challenge.
Clear the dirty bubble challenge.
It's
like I guess I will say it's like the reasons for Sephiroth to be in really are not any different from the reasons that Cloud was to be included. And you could say the same for like the things that Sephiroth added with him that were not in the game already, where it's like one of the most the protagonist of one of the most iconic Japanese role-playing games of all time that changed the medium forever, and it's like a stage and 2 songs and no spirits or like trophies.
I don't know. I think adding Sephiroth as an apology for Cloud.
I don't think it's an apology. I don't think that they did it, or it's like, well, we gotta throw him a bone. Like, I don't agree with that's why it happened. I more just can't think about why that happened the first time around, you know? Where it's like, why did it go so wrong the first time?
I think at the end of the day, I think the answer to Sephiroth is fuck you, Square Enix.
Yeah.
Everything can be led up to fuck you, Square Enix.
Well, hey, Robbie, if it makes you feel any better about the Fighter's Pass being 3 humans so far, would it please you to know that the character after that added 2 more?
Yeah. It's you can't get a better deal than this.
They're a sword.
It's 2 humans. It's 2 okay, fine. It's 2 swords that look like
anthropomorphic humanoid sword characters
that look like ladies with extremely huge tits are now in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in the form of Pyra and Mythra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And the excitement for that trailer came from the fact that it was not Rex.
For you specifically.
That was for me. No, what was the fact that it was not Rex? That they announced that it was Pyra and Mythra for Smash Brothers. That the fact that it wasn't Rex was for me, and then the fact right after Pyra announces that sorry Rex, but I joined Smash Brothers. The fact that right after that Rex says, "What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash." It's that was for me. Having the little fucking snot-nosed brat be upset about the fact that he's not in Smash Brothers, that was for me.
Him and his stupid poofy pants.
Your hatred of Sephiroth is me 1,000 times over with Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I hate that little shit so much. I am so glad that I don't have to look at him in my character select
Is it
screen.
just the design, or is he shitty in game too?
It's honestly just his design. I'm whatever on his voice. It's just I hate looking at him.
Okay, I think Robbie, I don't know if you have. I think you are the only one out of the three of us who's actually touched Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I knew that game was going to be a dumpster fire before I even.
I own Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I didn't finish it, but I have played it.
We saw that announcement. I went to the DownAir chat and immediately retitled it, "Dev, you take care of this one."
Yeah, it's I got fucking nothing. It's what are we gonna fucking call this one? Even I was what the fuck do you call this? I don't know, man. But yeah, this was another one where it's I guess because of the two Nintendo properties that kind of got shafted in the beginning of Smash Brothers development, where it was ARMS and Xenoblade 2 were the ones where they said it's it was too these were too recent to get included at this time. So I guess for those fans it was good for them that it's hey, you got your day. You got Min for the ARMS fans, and then you get Pyra and Mythra for the Xenoblade for the Xenoblade holy shit, for the Xenoblade fans. And I mean they play fine.
They play like you think they would.
Yeah.
It's cool that they brought back the old Zelda sheet character change.
Yeah, character switching that's a fun idea.
Yeah. It's not just a system limitation.
Yeah. I think we all kind of agreed before we started recording. It's we're probably not going to have a lot to say about every character, so we don't need to force it if we don't want to. And I think we all agreed that it's we're probably not going to have much to say about Pyra and Mythra because it's kind of I would say maybe the most whatever of the characters in this pass.
Who cares?
I kind of don't care.
Yeah. They're the odd one out. I guess. I don't know.
They're the Byleth of this pack, by far.
I guess.
Just a character that's yeah, this is a recent Nintendo series.
Yeah.
They okay.
Yeah, they play they play how you
publish
think
these
they'd
games.
play. Here's that stage. Here's that music. Yeah.
Thanks, Project Rainfall. Thanks so much.
Everybody was complaining that we were
right?
getting too many anime sword fighters, so they just added the anime sword.
Yeah, no, get just cut the fighter out of the equation. You don't need him. He shows up in the taunt. And you can, if you I always get a kick out of the video where if you prop up Pyra on top of a box, and then you do the taunt where Rex shows up, and then you knock the box away, Rex just goes careening off the stage. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's a neutral edition. I don't necessarily think Smash is better or worse for them being in the game. How
do you follow up Sephiroth?
Yeah, on it.
Yeah.
I can hear the hate behind that one.
Like, how could you possibly?
Like, I mean, on one of the best villains of all time. How do you possibly?
I mean, one of the most recognizable villains of all time in the most popular JRPG series. How could you follow up Sephiroth?
And
have you heard One Winged Angel?
Isn't it crazy?
It's got Latin in it.
Isn't it crazy that you can have Cloud and Sephiroth fight each other in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate?
when you reach 100 health, then the one wing from the angel comes out of his back, and you.
Shouts to Ryan Cloudberry.
It's just. So how do you follow up Pyra and Mythra is the question.
With
anything. With fucking anything.
With anything. with anything. And the anything that they chose was welcome to the King of Fire for Kazuya Mishima.
Yes.
You could add in the fucking mole from Mole Mania and it would have been fucking
let's go!
Kazuya Mishima.
From Tech.
Real quick.
Yeah, what up?
Well deserved.
Pyra and Mythra got in before Star Tropics got a spirit in Super Smash Bros.
Sorry, yeah. Now on to Kazuya.
Not Heihachi, but I'll definitely take it.
Yeah, I mean, I did not think it was going to be Heihachi. Honestly, my only reasoning is just because, like, that man...
He died.
Not.
Oh, the voice actor passing away is like,
that also he died.
Yeah.
100% like definitely one of the reasons why he's probably not the character. Yeah. When I think of Tekken characters,
when you think of Tekken, like Heihachi is definitely like that's the Tekken man.
He's like in other games as the Tekken man.
He was in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Well, so was fucking Jin, wasn't he?
No.
No. It was just Heihachi. Yeah.
And isn't it weird that you could play as like most of the characters that didn't get it into PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale?
One of my favorite images is like of like fucking it's an 8-player battle of like Joker, Snake, fucking Cloud, Sephiroth, and so on and so forth, and it's like, oh, dude, this is PlayStation All-Stars 2.
Yeah. They wish. They fucking wish.
It really fucking is.
Instead, you get Big Daddy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You get Cole.
And Evil Cole. And Evil Cole.
Sackboy's pretty good, actually.
The Dante that nobody wanted.
Yep.
Raiden. We got the Dante everybody wanted. As a Mii
as a Mii costume.
Yeah. Raiden, and they couldn't actually do much from Revengeance, so his final smash or super move, whatever, is just I cut some boxes. Not any like of the cool shit from Revengeance.
He cut some watermelons to show off the
Jack does not let it rip.
Yeah.
Watch the cool physics engine.
Mishima. Kazuya Mishima.
Yeah.
What a crazy trailer that was.
Yeah. Extremely funny.
It just have a character just start dropping bodies as soon as he comes in. A bigger body count than any of the previous villains.
Absolutely.
That Smash Brothers has had.
A trailer that Mario doesn't die in, or almost die in.
Yeah. Oh, because he died in the Sephiroth trailer.
Yeah.
I legitimately did not think they were gonna put another fighting game character in.
Yeah, I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
out of all of the series that are in, I feel like Tekken kind of makes the most sense. I feel like Tekken makes more sense than King of Fighters to get into Smash Brothers. It's just because fucking
Namco, where it's like we already got Pac-Man in, so like yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? Come on in.
I feel like Nintendo's relationship with Namco is just so much stronger and makes so much more sense than like even like Ryu at some point. Like
yeah, kinda.
Yeah. So like I always figured a Tekken character, it was just inevitable for them to get in.
Yeah.
And like up to the point where like yeah, if you asked me who would be in a Fighter Pass 2, I'd still say Heihachi. But yeah, no, I mean this character makes sense.
It makes sense.
This was the character like to me was like yeah, this is kind of hearkening back to like what it means to be in Super Smash Brothers as like a Nintendo representative.
Yeah.
That definitely like still falls in line, and I feel like Heihachi is one of the better choices for this entire pack.
Like he is the opposite of Steve.
Kazuya, excuse me. Yeah. He just feels like just makes sense being here. The music makes sense. Like the character select portrait and the costumes and when you win, you know, it's just
I will say
hey, Kazuya wins like that. Like,
one misstep.
Sense, like
one misstep.
Mm-hmm.
When I go on the character select screen and I select Kazuya, I should not hear Xander Mobus.
Yeah.
I should hear Kazuya Mishima.
It would have been so good.
That would have.
He should have at least tried to like do that.
Like a little.
Like Kazuya Mishima.
Yeah, it was like Kazuya.
Just reuse the clip. Cut it around a little.
Yeah, like. But other than that, like, yeah, no, they're addition that totally makes sense. Like, it is definitely it's not 100% for me, just because like I'm not really much of a Tekken head. I've tried. It's really not my thing. But I know plenty of people that are, and all of those people were fucking very happy to see Kazuya in.
Yeah.
The moment that got me is when like they showed off if you tap A, then you do the 10-hit combo.
Yeah,
which like
that's just
for people who aren't into like Tekken, in the move list, every single character has a 10-hit combo that they can perform, and like the fact that Kazuya just has a move called the 10-hit combo in this game is just it feels good.
It feels good.
Like it's obvious that they really wanted to like bring in the same vibes from Tekken.
It's the same thing every time, where it's like whenever there is a fighting game character in Smash Brothers, you are just reminded, it's like, oh yeah, Sakurai really likes fighting games.
And
it is no exception with showing off a Tekken character and talking about Tekken shit, where it's like, yeah,
doing shadow steps.
You know your homework, man. Awesome. I'm glad that you are the one doing this.
Yeah. It's Not a Tuna is not a song in the game though, so I do not see value in it.
I don't know. But
I'm almost positive I looked at that list and it was not on there.
We do have a remix of Infinite Azure. Which is good.
What I'm saying is they should add Tekken tunes to Smash Brothers so that you can put whatever song you want into Smash Brothers. Which, by the way, it's called Tekken tunes. I'm not gonna hear as like, oh, dynamic music, so user generated. No, any video game. If I make a video game and you can put your own music into it, it's going to be called Tekken Tunes. That's the bottom line. Kazuya Mishima got in before we got a Spirit.
That said about Kazuya making sense.
Yes.
He did, however, get in before Mike Jones anything.
Yes. I'm just treating Mike Jones' thing as like the capper on each character at this point.
Yeah.
Like, if you say that, I just think, we're moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you follow up Kazuya Mishima?
Well, how do you follow up Kazuya Mishima in Super Smash Bros. 2 Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2?
You smiled at me.
October 5th.
The second worst day of my life.
I log on. I join these two chuckleheads on Twitch. We make predictions. I say, my hopes aren't high, but I'm thinking maybe it's Doom Guy. I don't know. I'm happy as long as it's a character from a series I care about.
The smartest.
The gift of prophecy.
Now,
Apollo truly
and forever.
That day.
The smartest podcast that you will ever listen to.
Let's get one thing straight. A lot of our smarts come from Cube.
Cube won the podcast. We've said it before.
Yeah, we'll say it again. I'm winning the fantasy critic.
If there was a game to the DownAir podcast, you won it. Like that is the truth.
We're joking about it after every character, but like Robbie holding on to his one prediction and could not possibly be further from correct. We would be one of the dumbest podcasts if not for Cube lifting us up on his shoulder, which is also his brain. The character that we said on the podcast, this would be great. This would be a great character, but it's never going to happen. The impossible pick, Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
The Disney character.
It's
like,
because of that character.
You count him as a...
Yeah, go ahead, Cube.
Like Robbie, you said before, he's a Final Fantasy character. There was a time where I would have agreed with you, my friend.
I would have agreed with you if Sora being in Smash Brothers did not put that copyright Disney on the credit screen. That man is a Disney character. If he was a Final Fantasy character, Kingdom Hearts would be fucking way better. Let me tell you.
I mean, one of the things you like. In the trailer, you see the Keyblade, but the Keyblade doesn't matter. What really matters is the Mickey keychain on the Keyblade.
Yeah, yeah. And the first and last time,
with showing off that Mickey silhouette, cost Nintendo $40 billion.
They're in debt now because of that Sora trailer. Also the first and last time you will see Disney anything attached to Sora and Smash Brothers.
It's like they did that character as well as they could have.
As well as they could have, while not being allowed to do the things that you would want to do with Sora and Smash Brothers.
Like you go back to those older podcasts. Like I say, like I don't want Sora in if he's not going to have Donald and Goofy with him, because that's not how I associate with the character.
That's what it's all about.
Like a party, not just being solo.
Yeah.
But, by the end of that trailer...
He gets through Kingdom Hearts because of the power of his friends.
Yeah.
His friends are his power. Almost a catchphrase at this point.
Mm-hmm. But
they made it work. I'm really happy with how they got him in there.
I think his moveset is like one of the best inclusions, like even more so than like Tekken, like with Kazuya. I think like the way that Sora plays in that game, and just even like jumping as that character is like so spot on.
Absolutely.
They nailed that shit to a T, and it's fucking it's impressive to the point that like
while still keeping him honest.
To the point that like I mean, from the shit that I've seen, like kind of not really. Like Sora seems a little broken right now.
The neutral arrow roots should maybe get looked at.
Another fucking anime sword fighter that has a counter for a down B.
The fact that he has a counter is the most. How many fucking characters in this fighter pass have a counter?
Does Min Min have a counter?
No, down B is how she changes her arms. It's just Sephiroth and Sora, I think.
And and it's a special counter because it, like most counters, they just like the move still happens. The other guy does, I think, right? And it's like Sora's is different in that you get staggered.
Yeah,
so Sora can
even so far as like you can counter Banjo's invincibility, which I think is the only character that
you
can
do
counter.
You can counter Wonder Wing. You can counter Spin Dash. You can counter recoveries.
Yeah, like, and it's coupled with
Say goodbye to Ness.
It's coupled with the fact that Sora has like the best recovery out of any character in Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Where there is no danger to him if he goes off of the stage. Counters your recovery, knocks you off the stage, and then he can just like double jump, like up B, and then like if he really needs to, side B to get back on stage, and
it's Bayonetta,
and he's fine. It happened again. They fucking did it again. After what they did to Bayonetta, and then they just put it on another character.
Yeah.
He has a better fucking recovery than Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have wings.
He doesn't have wings, but he does fly.
He does fly. He does literally fly. Which really also does, but
which would
Can we talk about this? Are we gonna consider what Sora does flying? It's called flight. The dude glides. All right. No upward momentum is
At
made.
least not in
Kingdom Hearts
gameplay,
games.
but like he
Super
learns how to
glides,
fly
my
from
friend.
Peter.
Super
He learns how to
glides.
fly from and like
Fuck you.
Uh,
He glides. It's gliding. All right. They should put gliding back in the game just for
it's
Sora.
falling with style.
style.
Yeah, okay. I also Sora's moveset in Smash Brothers just it works. It works as well as they could make it with the restrictions that they assuredly had. He's really fun to play.
love his stage. Hall Bastion is a good pick.
I do quite enjoy his stage. I will say though, having like kind of recently started playing through the series again, like getting back to 2 and moving through that and stuff. I will say like seeing like Destiny Island and stuff, and I was like, man, like maybe
it would have been nice.
I don't know, but I think Hollow Bastion also makes a lot of sense. It's a bummer. The music included is a bummer. I will say.
Yeah,
No.
they're good picks, but it's all so focused on one.
Yes.
Like this is Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, and then the other costumes are there as a touch.
Like
which, by the way, the costumes.
Oh yeah, Timeless River one is probably my main.
That's
That's
the fucking goated costume.
Yeah.
Next to like, what is like the coolest costume in Smash Brothers besides for any character like besides Timeless River Sora? Because I
Blood Falcon, Captain Falcon.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. God.
That's pretty cool.
I really like that one that makes Banjo-Kazooie blue and red, but I don't think that's necessarily cool.
No,
Builder Mario is pretty great.
Builder Mario has some pretty good costumes, yeah.
I'm really surprised Wireframe Mac did not come up at any point.
Wireframe
right. Mac is good, but I really fucking hate that hoodie alt.
The hoodie alt is not good. But just like Wireframe Mac on his own.
Like, and they change his voice lines too. Like, he goes like whenever he punches things. Wireframe Mac is cool.
Yeah.
Alf.
Probably Advent Children Cloud, I'd have to say, is the coolest one. Just like
what are you doing this for?
Most coolest outfit.
Come on, Robbie, we're your friends. You don't need to do this.
The coolerest outfit in the world, like, is just so awesome.
I'm gonna say,
but what if it was Kingdom Hearts?
So here's the thing. We have to backtrack once again a little bit for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So they added all of that, like the stage and the music and stuff for Sephiroth. But the other thing that they added was a slightly different Final Smash for Cloud. Specifically if you are using the fucking Advent Children costume against Sephiroth. And seeing that, one is like, oh, so you can just do that.
You could have done that this whole time.
You could have done that.
This whole time you could have
done that this whole time. And then it just made me think of when they added Sora, and it's like you're gonna add Sora, and then you're really not gonna add like Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud as a costume for him. Like, I don't believe in the value of the Fighter's Pass. That costume is way more fun than fucking Advent Children Cloud.
Yeah.
It's in Dissidia. Come on.
They both got one wing. You can see the parallels.
It's not even subtext. So the fact
Sephiroth got that before fucking Wolf did.
Like, before anyone else did.
Before Bowser did.
Yeah.
Before fucking, I don't know, Donkey Kong did. Link.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty happy we got Jungle Beat rep. Some way or another.
Before Toon Link did. I digress. Yeah, the fact that it's like the music picks are like kind of whatever. For Sora.
Yeah, like I really wish they had gotten like Working Together or 13th Struggle. I don't know. Even outside the Disney worlds, there are some pretty good.
The fact that it is all like not there is like not a single remix also is a bummer, especially when you consider the fact that like Yoko Shimomura has been working on Smash Ultimate music this entire time. Yeah. And then it's like you finally enter like her domain, and it's like, actually, I think we're just gonna put the originals up here. I don't think we really
like cut her some respect. That woman is Mario RPGs.
Like I don't think we need any remixes. I think we're just gonna put the originals. And it's like, what? You
know what she can do.
Like, okay, I guess. And then also the kind of stupid. Well, not kind of. The most expensive DLC song in Super Smash Brothers. If you have save data from Kingdom Hearts, what is it fucking called? Memory of Melody. Yeah. The rhythm game. If you have save data from that, you get the swing version of Dearly Beloved.
Which is not even good fighting music.
It's not good fighting music.
It's just barely above environmental noises.
Don't shit on environmental noises. How dare you?
Environmental noises is one of the best songs in Super Smash Bros. I'm not gonna hear it.
That's fine.
I mean, dude, to be fair, Dearly Beloved, as it is, also just kind of isn't really fighting music. If you had a remix of Dearly Beloved, though, that'd be a different story, but I guess not.
Yeah.
So I feel like Sora as a character, I feel like works really well, and then I feel like it's just kind of like everything else where it kind of falls short in terms of representing Kingdom Hearts, which again turns out is really fucking hard to do if you're not allowed to put Disney anything in that character.
No Colosseum music.
Yeah.
I didn't get to hear a single "Come on! Come on!" No, like not even in the spirits.
Yeah.
Like yeah, dude, I'm really vying to get a fucking Xion spirit here.
Well, hold on. You go watch the fucking Days movie first. And then
I will not. Well, maybe later. I don't know. Roxas should not have been the fucking legendary. That should have been like, I don't know, you put in like a Trinity sticker.
Yeah.
Where it is Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and then you have the spirit battle be fucking Sora and he has like Duck Hunt with him.
Yeah. Or like World of Chaos or Xemnas. And some, I don't know. There's options.
I do. Okay.
Roxas is the fucking hardest fight in KH2 Final
That
Mix. That isn't the fucking data fight, so I don't know, maybe that's where they were coming from.
So, when you fight Roxas's spirit, is it Sora?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, like I played that.
Like ultimately that is
no, it is funny.
Yeah.
I will say, because I played that before I got to that fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. So playing that fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 was like, okay, I appreciate that spirit battle a bit more now.
Yeah.
Like it kicked my ass and I was getting annoyed by it, but now it's like, oh, actually this is fun. This is cute. I like this. Ultimately it's just like it is a shame that Disney is Disney. And kind of was hampering this character from being its best version.
Yeah.
Because
which I could say for a lot of Kingdom Hearts in general.
Yes.
But that's another podcast. That's one I'm waiting for you on that.
That's when we start the fucking the Lock Shot podcast later. You'll get to hear all of our Kingdom Hearts opinions on that. Yeah, like I think if they were just allowed to do like Disney anything for that character, I think like already people are pretty like willing to say that's like I think Sora is the highlight of the Fighters Pass 2. And I feel like it just would have been elevated even higher.
Yeah. It's not like they're not going to be making money either way.
Yeah, like come on. And you had to include Disney stuff anyway, talking about him in the fucking like announcement, because it's like when you show off, it's like, what is Kingdom Hearts? It's like you can't go 2 steps without walking into a Kingdom Hearts world, or a Disney world. So like what are you gonna do?
It's the whole point.
Like that's the whole point of the game. You gotta fucking show like Winnie the Pooh, and you gotta show like Aladdin. Yeah. So it's like
everyone who says, "Oh, Kingdom Hearts is okay, but we would be even better with all the Disney stuff." This is a preview of that, and
no,
what?
it's
not nearly as
not
fun.
Playing the Kingdom Hearts game that is like
it's lesser.
That is like very barely Disney stuff. It's like, no, it's honestly not.
Like the juxtaposition is important. The idea that you can run into anyone and you will not know who the fuck is going to come up next is a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sora for me at least. All right pick, like pretty good.
Yeah.
Not exactly what I wanted by the end of it. I'm satisfied.
I would like to bring this up at the end here, just
Please
kind
do.
of talking about Sora. When it comes to characters that I do or don't want in Smash Brothers, and I think that they have any relevance being in there, I think Sora has a lot more relevance in Smash Brothers than fucking Sephiroth does, and fucking Steve does.
Oh, sure.
So this character being in, like, ultimately I don't think I would like them to stay in the game by any means. But them being in, like, I can feel the reverberations, I can feel the impact.
Yeah.
I talked about this before on our official DownAir stream when Sora was revealed. And kind of reflecting on that later. Banjo-Kazooie getting in, I feel like, was one of the most impactful things to Smash Brothers, if not Nintendo history in general. And even just the reaction from Banjo, I could, like, it was a huge moment in video games, I feel. Sora getting into Smash Bros, I feel like, is a close second.
Oh yeah, no,
feeling.
Seeing I've seen a bunch of reactions for that, and it is rivaling that again, of like just a bunch of people who similarly thought like, this isn't gonna happen, there's no way that this character gets in. And then, like, that shot of just Sora flying through the air and everybody just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've said this before. There has not been a character reveal for Smash Brothers that I have seen react in the way of Sora. Like, I have never seen people cry.
Oh yeah, like people
Smash Brothers reaction.
They're definitely
until Sora was
yeah,
announced.
like between Banjo and Sora, like you definitely had people like popping off. Like, of course, people popped off for like Terry and Sephiroth and Kazuya and stuff like that. But no, like, definitely not like the emotional impact of like, yeah, man, Kingdom Hearts is like my favorite series of all times. I've been playing it ever since I was little. I love Disney or whatever. It's like, and now Sora is finally in Smash Brothers. Like, yeah, it's emotional.
Yeah.
It really is.
Kingdom Hearts means a lot to a lot of people,
for sure. I the other day, honestly, I was watching a compilation, a little like kind of montage video of like all the reveals in Ultimate. And even still, like, that end of that Sora trailer with Sora and Mario shaking hands, it's like, that got me a little. It's like, damn, man, that's so fucking...
wallpaper moment.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that's the wallpaper moment for sure.
Also shared with Banjo.
Yeah. There have been three wallpaper...
Those are definitely the high
three wallpaper moments so far, I'd say, for Smash Brothers. It's like... Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong duking it out with King K. Rool above like the jungle. Then Banjo, the mural with Banjo like giving the peace sign, and then Mario and Sora shaking hands with like pretty much the entire cast behind them. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So,
Sora got into Super Smash Brothers before Star Tropics got a spirit.
and now
that's the end of it.
Star Tropics will never get anything. And
and now Star Tropics will never be in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
He fucking.
That's an important distinction.
Mike Jones was like oh fuck, I'm late. He like got out of his house. He was running in, and then he was coming in, and then he saw Sora sealing the door behind him.
Like, not even like Zoda. Like, Zoda doesn't get like a little like fucking spirit where he's like hopping around as fucking Yoshi or something. Like,
yeah, like there is still Smash is over. Smash Ultimate is over, save for like balance patches and like spirit events, and there's still a lot of Nintendo that has not gotten his chance to shine.
Yeah.
Yet. Like, well, I guess Takamaru is a spirit, but I still...
Takamaru's, yeah, he's an assist trophy. He's got, like, a song.
Yeah. I have not seen a series with more games get shafted as much as Nintendo has shafted the Star Tropics series.
F-Zero.
F-Zero has a character.
Yeah, one character. That it's had since
Captain Falcon eats noodles in a trailer.
I guess. That's
like, if we're talking roster, obviously like the most neglected characters there are gonna be like Captain Falcon, Ice Climbers, fucking Game & Watch. Like, those are obviously, but like since inception, I'd say Captain Falcon should have been thrown a bone at this point. He's the only original character on the Smash 64 roster to not have an additional character. On top of that, Star Tropics, which has 2 games on the NES, one of which was one of the last games to be released for that fucking system, developed by one of their most acclaimed developers back in the day, the guy who made fucking Punch-Out!, now retired from the company. Some of the best music on that fucking system. The predecessor to Earthbound, Star Tropics, doesn't have even a spirit in the fucking game. No music, no stage, no sticker and brawl, no nothing. Mole Mania got in before fucking Mike Jones
Magical
did.
Vacation protagonists.
Volleyball Girl got in before fucking Mike Jones.
The Badge Arcade Rabbit.
The Badge Arcade Rabbit.
He's hype. No, let's go what things
hot.
He's hot.
Does Ayumi Tachibana, the fucking Famicom Detective Club girl, have a spirit?
I think
she not only has a spirit, but she also like has a game that came out on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Like,
which is
like
weird.
Not for nothing. Like,
shout out to her from a Melee trophy to a whole remake.
It's not about Sakurai recognizing Smash.
Oh yeah, she does.
Star Tropics. It's about like just
Nintendo. Like, if Smash Brothers,
Star Tropics, I think, is on the NES like thing.
Yeah,
the online.
Yeah, I think it is kind of the feeling of like, if Sakurai is not going to throw this series a bone, then like nobody is, because like Sakurai and like just by an extent Smash Brothers is kind of the series where these lesser known, in some cases lesser known things, in one way or another get like a little bit of exposure in ways that they normally never would. So the hope is just that like, yeah, like maybe we'll never see another Star Tropics game. Maybe we'll never see another F-Zero game. But, like, if they can get another thing in Smash Brothers, then I'd be happy. I'd be happy to just see them say, like, see this character and have them say to me, it's like, you know, pretty much like, we see you. Like, we like, here's, like, a fucking morsel.
Yeah, truly, Robbie, what I think you need to do is get a fucking Star Tropics HD, like, remake project started, just to have it get cease and desisted, so people will start going, hey, what about Star Tropics, actually? Hold on.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna develop a video game called Star Tropics 3, and release it on Steam, and say, this is the sequel to Star Tropics 2.
Call it, like, Operation, Coca-Cola.
No, Star Tropics 3.
No, like the in development.
I don't even want there to be any ambiguity. I am going to be making the next Star Tropics game.
You are staring the lawyers in the face while you are.
I am creating the next official sequel to Star Tropics.
You heard it here first, folks.
Stop me.
First and the last episode of the DownAir podcast that Robbie will be a part of due to impending litigation.
He will never financially recover from this.
You know something that
wasn't even in fucking Captain Rainbow. Come on.
But Captain Rainbow got a spirit.
Fucking Fat Mac got a trophy.
That's Fighter Pass 2.
Yeah. Then again,
What's next?
That's Ultimate.
Yeah, that's the end of Super Smash Brothers.
Oh,
Ultimate.
actually, one more thing about Sora that I wanted to bring up. One really quick thing.
Uh-huh.
That the fact that according to Sakurai, Sora there was almost not a 6th character in the Fighters Pass.
Oh yeah, like we were gonna end on.
There was an alternate timeline where Kazuya Mishima was the last Super Smash Brothers Ultimate character.
Yeah.
And the circle continues, just barely getting to talk to someone from Disney at an award show,
Yeah.
and getting
not quite an elevator,
and getting to get that deal started, for Sora and Smash, which I think is very funny.
Absolutely. Like I have to wonder if Sora was on the Nintendo list or not.
I'd have to imagine so,
Like,
right?
Yeah, like they had to have been like, hoping or trying for it at least. Maybe that like meetup was just the last push they
could
needed.
we maybe have Sora? Like, could we maybe?
Like, what are you guys doing with them? Come on.
I also really liked that Sakurai revealed that Sora was the number one voted character on the fighter.
As soon as
for the character
as soon
poll.
as for me, as soon as that information was revealed, there was like, no, it's like, okay, yeah, like that's all.
He should.
That's all you need to say. That is really all you need to say. It's like, oh yeah, he won. It's like, all right, I'll
by the most popular demand.
I'll zip my fucking lip, and yeah, there's no argument.
That ballot gave us so much.
That ballot
and we
changed
will never
everything.
See the full list.
Yeah,
gave us.
They're going to be using that thing for Smash 6.
It is like, on one hand, it does make a lot of sense that they are not telling us the contents of that ballot. Just because like there is definitely a universe where they do, and it's like people getting like hounded and harassed. It's like, come on, do you see where fucking Isaac from Golden Sun is on the list? Why don't you want him in Smash Brothers? What's wrong with you? And it's like,
man, Gino probably isn't even that high on that list.
Don't say that.
Goku is above
Goku
Gino.
Is above Gino.
Yeah.
Fucking Midoriya. And
SpongeBob
Midoriya
is
is above
Gino.
Goku. That would be a fun game. I kind of wish we thought of this when the podcast wasn't ending. To, like, take like the characters that we announced for Confirmed 5 Smash, and then we say, all right, this is how I think this character would make sense for Smash Brothers, and then you also have to add, where do you think this character is on the ballot?
James Bond is on the bottom. There is not a character lower than James Bond on the character ballot.
I'm willing to say that.
Really? Because I think Stanley the
lower than
Bugman
Sans.
could be lower.
No. No way. Stanley's above James Bond by far.
But I think Donkey Kong Jr. is higher than Stanley.
Yes.
Yes. This is stuff we gotta save for next time. Whenever that is.
I do think Papyrus is probably pretty low on that list.
Yeah.
Just because that game wasn't out.
No, Undertale is out by then.
The character ballot?
Yeah. I remember putting in Sans of Papyrus for it.
No way.
Wow.
At 100%. Maybe a year after. I I can't remember, but
at the time, do you think a lot of people would have voted for Sans and Papyrus?
I think so.
I think Sans, but not Papyrus.
Oh yeah, no, Sans would definitely have been the like.
And hey, Wishbringer.
Yeah, fucking, I guess so.
Yeah. Congratulations to Sakurai for having this big work. Finally done, finally in the past. So
sorry, bro.
Among Us.
Yeah, he had to wait. He had to wait so long to be able to post Among Us anything on Twitter, and now he can finally do it.
Yeah, like saying, hey, now that Smash is done, I can post whatever I want. And
so hey, I've been playing a lot of Among Us and a lot of Team Fortress 2 and a lot of I don't know what's another one.
Why'd you have to say that second one?
Guys, replaying Mario RPG for the first time in a while. This game fucking rules.
This Gino guy, he's fucking great.
Yeah, this
Damn,
guy's
I wish
great.
he would have played this earlier.
Would have been a great way to also, give heed and give reference to one of the most influential JRPGs on the planet, Moon RPG, seeing as how a lot of the people that made Super Mario RPG went on to make their own company and then create Moon RPG, which eventually led to the invention of Undertale. So, just real cool that I get to play Super Mario RPG right now. Just real awesome.
There's a fucking domino meme for this, but I can't think of what it is.
Yeah, fucking Super Mario RPG comes out, Sans and Smash.
Deltarune. Yeah. Chris and Susie meet costume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, where the fuck are we?
Yeah, that's it for Ultimate.
That's
game's done.
The game's done. Why don't we play it anymore?
Because Steve's in it.
Truly.
Yeah.
You know what? Too many characters.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think imagine like saying that and then just like immediately feeling like some force presence just like strangling you.
You literally for the past fucking 3 years having a podcast that's literally just about making up characters for Smash Brothers. Hey, you know what? There's too many. I think we went overboard here.
Yeah. Like,
what do you mean? I worked so hard. I gave myself tendinitis for you people.
We made a second fighter press.
Like, young Cube, you don't know. You think you want this, but really, focus on some other stuff for a bit. Like, yeah, I guess Ultimate is a once in a lifetime game. The dream match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just I was good by like the end of Fighter Pass 1. I think I was good by Min Min. It's weird for it. I don't know. It's hard to put into words, I guess.
Unless something changes with copyright law, you will most likely never see a roster like this.
Yeah,
again.
100%. And I'm satisfied.
Even Sakurai acknowledges that it's like we made something completely and truly unique, for like in the gaming industry, where it's like this is never happening again.
Like people will try. Like there's that rumored Warner Brothers thing they're doing.
They're putting Garfield in Nick All-Stars.
Yeah, and like
I mean, like Fortnite.
And in Fortnite.
Yeah. And they can have the roster, but they won't have, maybe they could, but they won't have like the technical polish.
Yeah, like there's always like
detail.
I think there's also Fortnite is obviously like the comparison that makes the most sense just because of sheer volume of things in Fortnite.
Yeah.
But also like, are you really thinking that much about like the trailer that they showed off like Rick from Rick and Morty in Fortnite?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Chris Redfield trailer.
Like, I mean, yeah, because it just came out yesterday.
Right.
Like, in a month or two, are you still going to be thinking about that trailer? Where it's like, I'm gonna be thinking about that fucking Sora trailer for a while. I'm still thinking about that Bando trailer. Like, you know, there, like, I don't.
At the end of the day,
nothing is going to have. Smash Brothers Ultimate did so much that I don't think any other game is going to. Not even another Smash Brothers game. I don't think is going to going to be able to approach that level of impact.
Yeah, it's. I've said it before. It was on my bingo board. Whatever comes next for Smash, like
start over.
Hit the reset button.
Please, like, start over. Start from scratch.
Yeah. Like hell, even if it's just like the original 64 roster, let's think some stuff over, whether it's Sakurai directing or not.
Go back to how it was in Smash Brothers on 3DS, where like you get 4 characters.
Yeah,
like, you gotta unlock them.
Oh yeah,
it's fun to fighting game players come at me. I think unlocking characters is
fun. I think it's awesome.
Like, let's just have a tournament mode where you can lock all of them from the start. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the thing that I think.
Progression.
I think ARMS does it really well. Shocker, ARMS doing something well, despite not ever getting anything ever again. Where there is a tournament mode that you can, like, here, hold down, like, this button combination and then do versus, and it's like, you'll have, like, every fucking arm unlocked for every character. And it's like, hey, that's fantastic. Like, do that for Smash Brothers, where it's like, hey, if you are running a tournament or something, here, hold down, like, this fucking combination, then go into, like, regular Smash, and then here, you'll just have every character. And like, and if you want to go crazy and make stages unlockable again, then you do that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I still see the value in starting from a smaller roster and then unlocking until you finally get to that completed roster. There's something like missing for me, something a little hollow about like getting a new fighting game. And then booting it up, and it is just, like, the entire roster at my fingertips, and it's like, well, there's, like, okay, then I'm really not gonna, like, probably be spending much time with it.
Yeah. Like, it's good for some people. Like, some people, they just want to, get in, pick a character, and then go online, or do whatever they want.
Like, that's, yeah, sure, of course. But also is, like, that is why, like, those fighting games where it's like I play for maybe a little bit at a time and then I stopped. Whereas like with Smash Brothers, I was playing it all the time because I wanted to unlock everything.
Yep, we went through all of World of Light.
Yeah.
What else is there to say?
What else is there to say?
Who do you think is going to be in the next one?
I did want to ask, put before the challenge, if, like, between the three of us, if you could have one thing, character, stage, mechanic, whatever, to be in Smash 6, what would it be? Whenever
assists.
So, like, Marvel?
Yeah. I don't. Here's the thing. Cool. I don't want to waste mine on rollback.
You're wasting it.
Let's assume. Okay, so like it's a total reboot. Anything is on the table except for like third-party characters. Let's say, like big third-party characters, because that was the thing with this one, pretty much. I don't think we're gonna have a ton of third-party characters next time.
Fair. All right. All right. Sorry, Nick. Never better look next.
Yeah. Let's assume they have like good online, which I know high bar, but let's assume they'll have learned by then.
Okay. Something that I want for the next Smash Brothers, isn't like big third-party characters.
I got a big one.
You go first.
In Super Smash Brothers for the new Nintendo Switch, you will be able to rotate the camera with the right control stick.
What the fuck?
So like,
Smash Brothers will no longer be a fighting game in the traditional
Is it gonna
sense.
be a fucking like CyberConnect 2 like 3D arena?
It'll be like a character action game. Where you fight Master Hand by running around him and dodging his attacks. Mario will have a parry button.
And on the left you'll see you have your command deck, which will fill up over time, and then you can form D-links with the rest of the Smash roster.
No, they won't give you any healing options off the bat.
What's this one?
It's
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Go fuck yourself.
I agree. Believe me.
Oh,
your womb, barren, cool. No, actually, I know what I want. It's so obvious. A proper like story mode where those characters interact with each other.
Yes.
Fox talks.
Yeah.
I want like Mario.
Text
I want
boxes.
Mario and like Zelda and those characters like doing shit together.
Yeah. I want Cappy, if he's still relevant by then. If we haven't gotten like another 3D Mario with another helper by then to talk for Mario.
Oh yeah, you get fucking Link. Proxy
like,
comes back and
yeah.
Proxy.
Well, I
gets
say
a
like
bunch
I
of
just say you fucking make it like Navi. Honestly, like who gives a shit at that point? It's a crossover game. You can pull from whatever.
Okay, so first we have character action. Next we have Project Cross Zone. Okay, now what else can we throw in there?
I mean, I just really want custom moves to come back.
Custom moves, but like you do it right this time.
Custom moves, but they get their due because Smash 4 was such a lost opportunity.
I think it really is. It's a shame that people think that because of the way that they implemented custom moves into Smash 4 that they think, oh, custom moves are a terrible idea and they should never do it again. Or it's like, no, like they should just do it in a way that is normal.
Yeah. Just let me make up like I put this idea forward elsewhere, but just like give them Mortal Kombat styles, which is just a mix of the different custom moves. Like maybe Bowser has a set where he has the big fireball
Check it out.
custom move, and he throws hammers or
check it out. I got. Here's the idea. In action, you go to. You go on the character select screen. You pick Mario, and then next to Mario, you see 3 options. You see number 1 is called Jumpman. Number 2,
like fucking Mortal
Kombat.
Like
Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah, exactly.
And then number 2 is called like Sunshine. And then
Adventure
and then
mode.
number 3 is like is Odyssey.
Doctor.
Or
Galaxy.
Or Doctor.
Yeah.
Something, like I think that also just helps like eliminate some of the, for lack of a better word, clutter of like, does Dr. Mario really truly and honestly need to be a separate character on the roster, or could they find some way to assimilate that into Mario, considering like that is Mario? Where it's like, do there need to be so many links, or could we find a way to assimilate it into one nebulous link?
Echoes. Like, this is what echoes were for, ostensibly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I actually want. Maybe I just want better echoes.
I just want to select the Blood Falcon color, and when I press B, Captain Falcon says Falcon Claw, and a giant scratch mark comes across the screen. And if you hit it, he leans backwards and starts laughing like Brian Fury. That's so much to ask.
And then you can
truly, I don't.
And then you go over to like Samus, and then it's like, here's like Varia suit, fusion suit, phase
other
on.
end suit.
Yeah.
And
Wario,
then when you play
land,
as
where?
when you play as Samus, if you hit left and right on the D-pad real quick, then you can go to Zero Suit Samus.
Depending on how quickly you beat the match, depends on the victory animation that you get.
If you just tap down on the D-pad, then Fox does a one match only pose where you can call in for help. They should have put more codec calls in the game.
They should have.
Yes.
Get the gang back together.
More codecs, more Palutena's guidance. Remember Palutena's guidance? I forgot.
Yeah,
that
was
game.
like the new codec for when they didn't have Snake.
Alucard's in there.
Oh my god, wow, yeah, he totally is! I forgot that Alucard is totally in the Palutena's guidance.
They mentioned Mega Smilax.
They mentioned Paper Mario enemies because of Piranha Plant.
Yeah. I've actually changed my mind. Fuck custom moves. Next game I want Paper Mario as a character.
Yeah.
Stanley the Bugman's coming back.
He's fucking here he's here on pest control.
Dude, you saw like Donkey Kong and there's an option for Jungle Beat.
Yes, that'd be good. Just feral. Completely feral. Unleash the... No, okay.
You saw like 64 and he's got fucking Bayonetta gun combos.
Dude, I keep getting caught in the fucking Coconut Infinite. I hate this fucking game. he keeps throwing the fucking orange grenades at me.
And that's the beauty of it. You wouldn't have to like balance every separate move. It's just balance this style.
Oh yeah.
There would be like 7 characters in the game though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like this would be like a 10 melee level roster at best.
Yeah. I mean like
but would make up for it.
I think it would be fun, like, dude, in the next character pass, like, yo, they're putting in Springman, but also like Min has a new like move set that she can do.
Yeah, fuck it. Excuse me.
They're gonna introduce NPCs into Smash Brothers that you could talk to in the
in the story mode. You have like
in the third person.
You have like quests. You have like side quests that you can go on, where it's like, hey, I think I left my contacts over in Hyrule. Do you think you can go get them for me? I heard that there are some monsters.
Don't step on them, because if you step on them, I'll block your way.
What if they added like Street Fighter like classic mode stories for everybody? So like if you pick Mario, then it's like Mario going on an adventure.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, there's Ridley.
That would be really fun.
You get a Tatsunoko versus Capcom ending for every single.
You know
character.
what game actually, like, this is gonna be a weird pull. You know what game like does this? That's like really fun. Teppen, the Capcom mobile card game.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, here's Ryu, and he's like on his like warrior's path, and then he like fucking here comes Morrigan trying to seduce him. Oh, and then he has to go fight like Rathalos.
I
mean, Project Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that Phoenix Wright thing they did.
Oh, the Phoenix Wright event for Teppen is fantastic, because it is just just like pulling from like, here, put fucking like Abigail from Street Fighter on the witness stand. Here's some evidence that fucking Reploids from Mega Man were involved in the crime.
Yeah.
Lest we talk about Marvel vs. Capcom 3's endings, where like She-Hulk's ending is that she goes to court against Phoenix
like,
Wright.
It's so fun. That's
the real dream match. In courts.
Yeah, what if they? Yeah, I guess along with like more of a story, they could like make it more like, remember how like, not for nothing, like they still kind of do this, but it's more like screenshots. Like in Smash 64, like You get like a cool ending arc for every character.
Thank you. Yes, I am number 1.
I am number 1. Yeah, so like maybe some of that. Maybe bring some of that back.
Where it's like it was like the ones for Smash Ultimate were cute, but it was also like, yeah, you just kind of like did this in the debug mode. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, also take out half of the Pokemon and add that many assist trophies.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care about Pokemon that badly. That was kind of the realization that I also made at the end of Smash Brothers, where it's like seeing how upset people would be to see the character that they very desperately wanted in Smash Brothers as a Mii costume. And I understand that. I think it's very unfortunate to see, like, to think of a character that you want represented really badly. It's like, oh, this is how they could work, and like, here's some songs and whatever. And it's like, oh, sorry. Here's your Travis Touchdown Mii costume. That's basically the same thing, right? Here's your fucking Doomslayer.
Dante!
Here's your Dante Mii costume. This is basically the same thing, right? Where it's like, I thought about it, it's like, no, like, they really had it right with assist trophies. Like, you get a specialized model of that character. They get to say some lines. They get to do a couple of attacks that they do in their game. They have a closing quip, and then they leave.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like, that's what that character does. You have the Squid Sisters come in and they do their fucking song and dance. It's like, yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I think, like... the addition of being able to, like, hit assist trophies and get a point off of them were like, huge.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was huge.
Yeah.
But I also would have loved if, like, our prediction came true, where you could, like, actually play as those assist trophies.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's
like
all
a fucking
there.
Kirby Superstar Helper to Hero.
Yeah.
Very cut back movesets.
Assist to confirmed gameplay. Like,
I want to play. I want to play as Alucard.
Yeah. I want to play as Bomberman.
I want to play as a tank from Advance. Oh.
No.
I want to play as Isaac.
I want to play as a Rathalos. I want to play as Master Hand.
Did you
did you get to the end of that story? Or?
I think with this one we could say yes.
There's a lot of things that they could do with Smash Brothers 6, and I can definitely say that, like, out of all of them, I definitely don't want it to be the same. If Smash 6 just tries to, like, kind of capture some of the magic that Smash Ultimate had, it will fail.
Yeah, like it won't be as fun. For one thing.
I like, and this isn't me trying to sound nihilistic. But it will never be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it is like Smash Ultimate was its own thing, and no Smash Brothers game after that will ever be it. So it should not try to be it, and it should try to be its own thing. That is, maybe, like, in the grand scheme of things, is it as exciting, like, comparatively? Maybe not. But by its own merits, could possibly rise even higher. Where it's like, sure, does Smash 6 have Banjo and Sora? No, it doesn't. But it has a really fucking cool story mode, and it has rollback netcode, and
it plays fantastic.
It has all of these other things that push it above.
Still great for parties.
Push it above, like, the emotional impact that Smash Ultimate brought with it.
Yeah. Like, go beyond, oh, I see that character and they're fighting Mario. That's fucking
like
cool.
yeah, it's like yeah, cool. Like this character, like this new character that they added can fight Mario now. That's really cool. But what about the characters that were already there that could fight Mario? Like I want to see them hang out.
Exactly,
like that was what.
I just want to see Mario fight Bowser.
For the love of God, put text boxes in Smash. Put win quotes in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah. If you're not going to put in a story mode, put win quotes in.
Yeah, I would have loved if, like, even in, like, the oh my god, what's it called?
World of Light.
It's not Subspace Ever. World of Light. Like, a World of Light, like, the spirits that you fought were just, like, assist trophies. And, like, they, like, had lines and, like words and, like, just text. But, like, win quotes, I think, would elevate so much. Like, seeing Captain Falcon react to Sonic and being, like, not the fastest thing now. Like, that'd be great. Like,
that was, that was definitely the thing that ARMS was missing for me, where it's, like, it is so easy to understate win quotes, but it's like when they're not there or when they're not like that exciting, it's very apparent like how much like energy they just inherently bring if you do them well. And that's why like the dojo like mentors in World of Light were exciting, because it's like, holy shit, like here's Doc Lewis and he's like saying shit to me. Here's a fucking F-Zero character saying shit to me for the first time in like maybe 20 years. Here's a fucking Zangief saying things to me in a Nintendo game, huh?
Yeah.
Like that's exciting. I think it is like, and it is, I would almost say more exciting because it's continuous, where it's like you can look at like the Banjo trailer and whatnot, and that will always have like a place in your heart, but it was always like kind of a singular moment. Whereas like those like kind of those character interactions will always be there, where it's like you can always think back on like here's the if you win against Duck Hunt Dog as Sora and Sora says, hey, you guys look kind of familiar, wouldn't
that be great?
Yeah,
like it writes itself. For a lot of those interactions, they write themselves.
The closest thing we get is like the boxing ring names for all the characters.
Which like, and again, that was always fun to like when a new character came out, it's like, all right, bring them on the boxing ring. What does their name say? Where it's like and like anything, any morsel is a lot of fun. The only time that really those kind of interactions exist, I'm pretty sure, is still just like, I want to say it's like, isn't it like Wolf against like Fox?
Yeah, I think so. Like much. Lucina against Robin.
Like, man, there are a lot of, for all of the good that Smash Ultimate brings, there is also unfortunately just a lot of wasted potential.
There's still so much that you can do, which is why in the next Smash Brothers game, they're gonna add sex.
Yeah.
It's not just for kicks anymore.
It's not for kids anymore, because we're just gonna add raw penetration.
Captain Falcon will fuck
well.
Badly. He's not good at it.
Not much opportunity to practice. I think as soon as we start talking about sex, I think that is the time that we are done talking about Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's
the signal that
Mike Jones has not
had sex and will never have sex now.
Yeah.
What's the future of the DownAir podcast now that Smash Brothers Ultimate is done? We're going to Nick All-Stars?
No, I really...
No, not even as a joke. I think we're done for now. I think it might be time to close the book.
I think after... How many fucking years is it at this point? 2.5.
At least 3.
Yeah, God, yeah. 3...
Yeah. Like 2018,
after 3.5 years,
Absences aside.
Regardless of however many episodes there have been, 3.5 years, 18.5 episodes later, I think this is the finale of the DownAir podcast. Because the DownAir podcast was a podcast for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah. That's what it was started. That's what it was started as. And that's what I think it will end as.
The project's focus has ended.
Yes.
And we still never found out who did the Glitch League.
We will never.
We don't know. I don't think
we will never know, and I hope we never know, because if we do find out, then that person needs to run.
Their life is if not forfeit, in danger. Great,
getting the ninjas
like,
on them, dude.
Straight up. But just because the DownAir podcast is ending, does not mean that you will never hear from any of us ever again. Whether or not the future is always uncertain and the night is always young. So whatever things may happen in the future, we can't say for certain. Maybe something will happen that inspires us to do something like this again. Maybe we'll do something like this again for the next Smash Brothers. Who could say?
Consider the DownAir podcast on permanent hiatus.
We're taking a
whatever we do next, whatever thing we do next, if we do anything, I think this chapter is closing. For sure. Like, I feel like if there were to be another Smash Brothers game, and if we really wanted to make a podcast about it, I would have to wonder if we would just want to reopen the DownAir podcast, or if we would want it to be something separate. Because to me, the DownAir podcast represents a specific moment in my life. And I think with Smash Ultimate ending, I feel like that means this also must come to an end. But I am 1/3 of it. Simply.
I think I can agree with that. Yeah. There's part of me that says, maybe I mean, the name is too good. DownAir, down low. But if Smash 6 is a clean break, a hard reset, like I hope it is, I don't see no reason why we can't have a clean break and a hard reset as well.
I just love the logo to DownAir so much. Like, Dev did so fucking good on that goddamn logo for the DownAir podcast.
Thank you.
DownAir has always had a close part in my life, much like Smash Brothers has. Being able to have a place just for an hour or two to just shoot the shit with two friends that I know also really care about the subject we're talking about.
Yeah. Our shared brain rot.
Yeah, to kind of just have a place to be able to discuss a game we all really care about, maybe a little too much. Just having that outlet and having that ability to say what's on my brain and have a fun conversation is it's I wouldn't give up anything for it. Like the DownAir podcast will always have such a close place in my heart as a place to just creatively speak and even speculate about the game industry as a whole. But most importantly, spend time with like two of the closest friends I have.
Of course, which is why of course I would want to keep doing things with you guys in the future. Like, it's not like.
Oh, I mean, like we do.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like it's not like
hey, follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. It's not like the DownAir pod. Like, we're gonna stop recording on this, and it's gonna be like, all right, well, I'll see you guys never.
Nice talking to you guys.
Finally,
I don't know.
Follow Dev on Twitter, Okie Dokie Dev. Follow Q.64. Follow me, Robbie, dude. Like, we're all doing stuff that isn't the DownAir. You probably know that already, but just to get that out of the way, like the DownAir coming to the permanent hiatus siesta does not mean that like we aren't gonna continue talking about.
Oh yeah,
Smash
we're gonna keep
Bros.
We're gonna keep doing shit together. We're gonna keep talking about video games together.
Yeah,
and that's going to take whatever different forms that it will. It just won't. It just won't be the DownAir podcast.
Yeah. So
maybe,
we're definitely like going with Forward Air podcast next time, right?
Yeah, we're going with Meteor Smash. Was it originally going to be called the Meteor Smash podcast? That sounds right. Like that
I feel
like
I always had the name DownAir in my head just because like it works so well as like it is a Smash term, but also like DownAir, like downtime, dead air for like it was just because it was a podcast for us to like chill out, hang out, and talk about Smash Brothers. Not like we're not necessarily trying to be like DownAir was never supposed to be anyone's like news source for Smash Brothers anything. Not like a Game Explain or like a fucking any other channel like that at the time. It was mostly just like something happened and we just want to give our thoughts on it and just postulate.
Yeah, shout outs to the DownAir podcast. Shout outs to everybody who listened and interacted, sent us emails. Thank you to everybody who took the time to listen. I've had like a few people on my stream be like, yeah, I was listening to an old DownAir episode. I was like, fuck yeah. Like those episodes are always going to be there just as like, for me personally and kind of selfishly, just a way to look back at like how I felt about this game that like for the better part of 3 years was the thing I thought about all the time.
The DownAir podcast means a lot to me, obviously, just because of the fact that it is a podcast with two of my closest friends. But it also is like I'd never done a podcast before. I had never really like edited a lot before, so this was me learning to edit audio, also me editing video for like video components, also me learning how to host a podcast, because I remember in the beginning I wanted Robbie to host the podcast because it's like you are definitely more of a charismatic individual than I am, so the idea of me like introducing anything or being kind of like the leading force behind anything was like I don't know, but like doing it for as many times as we have definitely has helped me a lot.
Yeah, I'm really glad you hosted this too. I remember my only stipulation for being on the DownAir podcast was that I didn't have to edit it. And I'm really glad you took the reins in hosting it. Just because what was that?
Didn't you edit one of them?
I edited, I think, 2.
You edited 1.
Okay. I think it was the after Simon, I think, wasn't it?
I'm trying to remember which one it was. I just remember it was.
I can tell by the intro if I look.
It was the one where Isabel was announced, I think.
It was DownAir Podcast 11 because I remember this fucking intro, man.
I also remember in like the Confirm 5 Smash, it was someone had done Papyrus and Paper Mario. Yeah. And I think that was also the one where we did Vault Boy.
That was, yeah.
I can't go back. I can't talk about Smash again because we're just gonna keep going a loop.
Yeah.
Finish. I'm not sure I can put any better than you guys have. It's always been a pleasure to like come here and do this with you guys and just relax, kick back, do the shit I remember doing on fucking message boards back in the day. Just, I think this character's gonna get in. Here's why. Here's their move set in a list. Going back.
I want to give you more credit than that, Cube.
Oh yeah.
Like this DownAir podcast is not the first time I've tried to come up with a Smash Bros podcast before. If I'm the brawn and Dev's the brain, you're the fucking mastermind.
Like this is
we would not be doing this podcast without Cube like
whatever, like
out.
my contributions aside, like this podcast literally would not exist without Cube because it was Cube's idea. Cube approaching me and being like, "Hey, I was thinking of doing a podcast for the like for Smash Brothers, just like talking about like speculating on what the next Smash Brothers could look like." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun." And then we talked Robbie into doing it. and then Smash. And then they smashed it, and then we were like, yeah, so when do you want to do this? I don't know, we can think about it for a little bit. And then they announced it, and it was like, well, fucking all right, get everybody together.
Yeah, all right.
Get that shit started.
Let's make a Discord group.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I like it. We could wax poetic about it all we want, but like Cube was definitely the catalyst of like, hey, let's get together and do this. Like for that, like like Dev's the host and I'm the loud one, but like Cube, this is like
yeah,
Cube's
for sure.
podcast,
And for that, Cube, I will always thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, thanks, Cube.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, I cried the last time we did something like this too.
around the time Min Min came out.
But yeah, that was the DownAir podcast. Once again, you can find us individually on Twitter and whatnot at OkidokiDev, Cuboid64, Robbie Dude. You can find us on Twitch as well. A few of us stream in here. OkidokiDev, Robbie Dude. I'll plug Cube for when he decides that he wants to stream.
Someday. I have an image
one day
that says Cube is now playing the Elder Scrolls
one day
Skyrim,
there will be a
Oblivion.
Cuboid64 stream, and you should be ready when that day comes.
I'll be there. I'll be in the fucking chat.
Oh, for
typing
sure.
Away.
But yeah, that's gonna do it, I think. So, thanks as always for listening, and we'll see you next time, whatever next time may bring.
Yeah.
Email us at downairdpodcast@gmail.com. All right.
That shit ain't
See ya.
All right. Have a good one, y'all.
Goodbye,
Bye, everybody.
As fate spins a thread without end, new life draws its first breath, blossoming in a soil